Hey y'all, now I'm doing this video because, I get upset with people and people that say they're spiritual and religious and they go around knocking other people's culture or what they eat. That's what they eat is a cultural thing. It's a race thing. You're like attacking their race. You're psychically attacking their race, what they eat, their culture when you do that. Look, God did not make us all alike, okay? And I'm gonna bust this myth open right now, okay? Because I get tired of the disrespect that people give other people and their cultures and their race. Okay, God did not make us the same for a reason, right? And there's nothing wrong with eating pork. There's nothing wrong with eating beef. There's nothing wrong with eating chicken. There's nothing wrong with eating your vegetables. Okay? It's not right to. Is it, Father? Is it wrong to knock people what they eat? Right. It's like saying, oh, curry. Oh, the curry stinks. You're not, closer to God because you eat curry. You're not God worthy because you eat curry. Oh, we rank spiritually different because you eat curry. I'm better than you because I don't eat curry. That's something really fucked up to say. Or that's like, I am better than you because I don't eat pork. No, you're not better than anybody just because you don't eat pork. No, you're not better than anybody just because you don't eat beef. No, you're not better than anybody just because you don't eat meat. Okay? It's like, oh, you eat pupusas. That stinks. You shouldn't be eating that, is, because it stinks. You're knocking somebody's culture and where they come from. Or like, you shouldn't eat tamales because it stinks. You're knocking somebody's culture and their race. That's like a racist thing. God's not happy with people that do stuff like that. Father, are you happy with people that do shit like that? You shouldn't knock what people eat. Am I right, Father? You should knock what people eat. Let people eat what they want to eat. Okay? You cannot have bung reel without pork. And bung reel is food that's made probably billions of years ago. Bread. It's like saying, oh, you can't eat bread. Well, bread is something that was made billions of years ago. Or like saying, oh, you shouldn't eat beef. Well, beef was something made a long time ago. It's like knocking the Samoans or like the Tongans or the Vietnamese or Malaysian people because they, or like Filipino people because they eat pork. That's not okay. You're like knocking off a whole culture and a race of people, like several races of people, just by saying, oh, you shouldn't eat pork. Let people eat what they want to eat. Because you know what? Nowadays, they sacrifice pigs, cows, and chickens by the billions. It would be a waste for us not to eat it. That's even worse. For letting this sacrifice go just to be sacrificed for nothing. It's bad enough that it has to be sacrificed, but it's bad enough to not eat when it's sacrificed. It's like saying, oh, you can't eat a hamburger, but I grew up on hamburgers. Oh, don't eat sauerkraut, but I grew up on eating sauerkraut and hoagies and dogs. You cannot do that. Can you do that, Father? Is it spiritually correct to do some shit like that? It's wrong. It's hurtful. It's painful. Don't knock what people eat. There's nothing wrong with what people eat. Let them eat what they want to eat. It's like, oh, you shouldn't eat snake, but snake tastes good. And wouldn't you want to get rid of vermin? Wouldn't you want somebody to get rid of the vermin? Let people eat what they want to eat. Don't knock them for how their culture is for billions of years already before you even came into existence. Because it's wrong. It's like, let's bust this myth open too. Dad, are you happy what's going on with Palestine right now? It's like, let Palestine be free, right? Stop with the racist shit. You're not better than people. You're not better than other people. We are not created the same for a reason. Palestine should be free. Tibet should be free. Just because you eat something that somebody else doesn't make you more holier. It doesn't make you more holier just because you don't eat something that somebody else does. Just because you don't eat pork doesn't mean you're holier than somebody else. Just because you don't eat meat doesn't mean you're holier than somebody else. And let me bust this myth open too. Father, I've been lit since I was born. Before I even knew how to talk. While I was still in diapers. Father, this is not my first lifetime. It's like my 14th. 15th. Father, people need to think about what they say before they put it out, especially if they say they're spiritual. And realize what attacks they're putting on other people before they say they're spiritual. And what hurt and pain and trauma they can cause somebody because they say they're this or that. When I was in elementary school, I used to go to school with this kid that was an Indian girl. And most of the kids I went to school with were more like, Vietnamese, Chinese, or black. And they used to make fun of her because she ate curry. But I understood her culture. And I was not happy with people making fun of her for eating curry. And I was not happy with the Muslims or the blacks saying people can't eat pork because growing up partially Vietnamese, in our culture, that's what we eat. Samoans, in their culture, that's what they grew up on. That is part of their staples. To hunt those things and eat it. Because that's what God made readily available for us. And in abundance at that. Somebody gotta eat the pig. Somebody gotta eat that snake. Okay? It's like, don't knock what people eat. Don't play that stupid race card. God's not happy with that. Let people be free. Let people have free will. Let people be free to eat what they want to eat, do what they want to do, be what they want to be. Whether it's even being gay or bisexual or straight. Father, does it matter if they're gay, bisexual, or straight? Does that make them any holier or not holier? No, it doesn't. So let's not play that stupid shit. Let's not fall into those snares and those traps. Let's not knock people for what they are, and who they want to be, and what they want to eat. Now it's wrong to do cruelty to others. That's the bigger picture. It's wrong to psychically attack others. It's wrong to intently do harm to others. It's wrong to do harm to others, period. Just because of their race, what they want to be, who they want to be, what they want to eat, their skin color. It's wrong to try to play God. You're not God. It's wrong to be judgmental. Let God be the judge of them. This is the Mythbuster I want to do for y'all. So it does not make you holier just because you don't eat meat. It doesn't make you holier just because you don't eat pork. It doesn't make you holier just because you don't eat beef. It doesn't make you holier just because you don't eat chicken, fish, or meat. It doesn't make you holier just because you're Muslim. It doesn't make you holier just because you're Christian. It doesn't make you holier just because you're Catholic. It doesn't make you holier just because you're part of the Bhagavad Gita and you read that stuff. It doesn't make you holier just because you believe in the traditions of the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. It doesn't make you holier just because you're Mormon. It doesn't make you holier to persecute those for what they eat, do, or believe in, or want to be. Let people be. Thank you, Father God. Bless me and bless my collective, and hope this is a learning lesson for those that need to hear it, and it reaches those that do need to hear it.